Hello. Google Plus YouTube people. Saturn Prince guy here. Hello everybody. Good morning. Yo, check this out. Someone took out a copyright claim on my last video. Will the real Akhenaten please stand up? They took out a copyright claim. How the hell do you do that? There's no music or anything on there. I don't understand what's their claim? You're gonna tell me that someone else made a video called "Will the real Akhenaten please stand up"? I highly doubt it. I mean, come on, that just sounds fucking ridiculous. And you know what they were called? The people, the American Girls. Whoever the fuck. I gotta look at them people up and see if they're official. They're probably just some imaginary fucking made up name, whatever. Yeah. Okay, well, that's actually a good sign because it's a good sign because that means people are watching. And it could actually be, believe it or not, it could actually be someone that's trying to help me. It could be someone that's trying to help me. It might not be the enemy that did that. Or just some greedy scumbag. It might actually be a good person, like a devotee person or a watcher person, or maybe an observer race person, or maybe one of our ally person, that, decided shit, maybe they were, contemplating about me and said, how could we help this dude without getting near him or whatever. And they said, well, we could copyright one of his videos because we know they're going to be fucking, eventually people are going to watch this shit, eventually, whenever that's going to, people are watching it now, but they're just like little mice hiding in the cracks, like, roaches, bed bugs hiding underneath the fucking mattress, They don't say nothing, they just watch, And then I went through my contacts, check this shit out. I went through my contacts. Britney Spears, I added her once, and then she never responded, so I took her off. I blocked her. And now how the fuck? And now she comes back on there. How do you come back on there after you've been blocked? She's in my contacts. I'm going through my contacts. And there's all these people. There's no face. I'm like, who the fuck are all these people in my contacts? I'm telling you, if people watch it, they, sneaky snaking in their way in there to watch vicariously through other people's circles and this and that. Because I remember I started blocking people, and then you couldn't block no more. They changed it. I don't know. I can't block anybody anymore on my phone. So yeah. And the Lord gave me a blessing. Oh, it might not be the Lord, I don't know, where the nonsense comes from. It could come, unless you're like doing a full out, invocation, and you're just, under possession, and you're, constantly imbibing subliminal nonsense. Basically being in God mind. That's what they talk about. When you cross the abyss, then you become in God mind. You're not in the same. And I never understood that because nobody really explains the shit good. The occult arts is nobody really, gets down to the fine details. There probably is, but you got to buy the books. Nobody really wants to reveal any real good occult teachings without making fucking money. I'm telling you, but I'm not. Everybody got to eat. So no, I'm not being. I scorch Eric Coetting, yeah, but not because I'm jealous of him or anything like that. I scorch him because I want to attain unity. Fucking can't. This is not unity. Hello. Delusion. It's illusion. It's not unity. It's just part of the distraction. But we can still use it as a tool to create momentum. That's what this is supposed to be. A tool to create momentum. Hello. Sheeples. No, there's no sheeple watching this. The only people watching this are watcher people or devotee people. No one else. There's no regular person that's gonna watch this. Oh yeah, well then of course like the pop rap people and the elite people, they're all watching. Probably like alphabet soup people are watching. But I'm glad. I'm glad they're watching because we're illuminating them as well. Plus they see anybody that's watching, they see like, I'm just all fucked up. I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm really not gonna cause any. I'm not gonna raise too much fuss out here because I don't talk to these people. I don't talk to them because what are you gonna talk to me about? You have no idea what's going on in the world. I don't care about stupid stuff. I don't give a shit. And even if you talk about the news, Fox News, all it is political rhetoric, fucking garbage, just over and over, mindless fucking bullshit because there is no fucking vote that has anything to do with anything. Well, I think the electoral votes carry some weight, but I think for the most part, these people are appointed. They're not fucking elected in, they're appointed. Come on, every single president is related. And the shit I was telling you about Akhenaten, that I may have been Akhenaten, it's a good chance that I was Akhenaten, and Obama is a clone of Akhenaten. So if I am, the real Saturn Prince guy, which I know I am, but not too many people believe it, then he would be the Antichrist because that's me. I used to look like Obama. If that's really what he looked like, then I look like that. He's me. Like I told you, they want us to scorch ourselves. All those people, all the elite people, movie star people, pop people, rap people, those are all Gentile, clones of Gentile people because they want to be just like us, but you can't ever be like Mike. Thank you very much. You can never, yo. Who the fuck got the wit that some of us got here? Us watch her wit. I know one thing. George Carlin sure gave it to him. George Carlin scorched the shit out of those motherfuckers. That's why he killed him. That motherfucker. George Carlin had to be a divine soul. It had to be. He actually could have been an avatar. Man, a lot of things been revealed to me, y'all, and I received a blessing, and I received a blessing, and of course I really have no way to capitalize on it right now, but anything can happen. It's I can't believe I didn't see it before, but I know. There must be other people that know, They must know about this blessing, but not too many. But I mean, there's a lot, but not really. Like, there's a lot of people I believe that know the blessing, but okay. So now I'm just basically bullshitting, but I'm trying to, carry on with righteous testimony. Remember the 3 attributes of righteous testimony, watchers. Grace, humility, and tolerance. And someone this morning, I watched one of his videos. I'm not gonna say his name. Hopefully he watches this. And he's a lot like me, man. It's not easy for us to stay in control, man, because like I said, the more you know, the harder it is to carry it around. Ignorance is bliss. That's why these people, they do not want that. These people, the Shibo people, cannot handle the truth. No, I hate to say it, they can't handle the truth. That's not what I mean. That's not really correct. It's not that they can't handle the truth. It's that they don't want their illusions destroyed. You know, all the little bubbles that people have created, their own little life, their little car, they got their apartment, they got their job, they got their significant other, they got their hobbies or AA meetings and NA meetings, or they're drug addicts or alcoholics or like to go out and dance or whatever, play music, whatever that people do. You know? Okay, I lost track of what I was talking about. Whatever. Must not be that important. But anyways, don't forget, guys, I got shot, alright? I'm half retarded, right? So I'm doing pretty good for a Balky who was addicted to heroin for 20 years and fucking shot in the head, alright? And all the other bullshit these scumbag people put me through. Okay? Now don't forget, at the end, you know, sentinels that are sent here undergo, or lambs, or princes that are sent here to undergo the sufferings of man and woman. You know, we don't undergo the sufferings all in one lifetime. You know, it's through lifetimes, you know. So, you know, it's possible these gang stalker people, you know, really only were allowed to do so much to me. I mean, they did a lot, but, you know, think about it. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, they torture me. Oh, how can we torture them this time? Well, this time we'll burn them at the stake. Okay. You know, or whatever. Some bullshit like that. I mean, it sounds insane, but it has to be like that. I mean, it's only stands to reason. You know, Captain. This thing's still working? Yeah. Okay, we're at 12 minutes, boys and girls. Washington DOTs. No, say boys and girls. Watch you doing a great job, you know. Great job, you know. Our treasure is stored up for us. It really is. Stored up. You see the shit I wrote? What I say? Diamonds and rubies, gems and pearls, sour diesel blunts and dancing girls. What? Huh? Could have been a rapper. Oh. No, I could write raps too, though. But no, I'm not really into that. Okay, well, I have, you know, like, I don't know, I'm going to let you go. I got to keep rattling on for now. I'm going to come back with a more focused message about something. All right, y'all. You know, may the Lord bless y'all. May our hierarchy bless you. Don't forget, you know, anybody who wants this, you don't dedicate your soul to Lucifer or me or Satan, whatever. Any one of our hierarchy, it doesn't matter. You don't have to dedicate it to Lucifer or Satan. You could dedicate it to, you know, our hierarchy, you know, and your benefactors. That counts to me, as far as I'm concerned. All right? Don't forget, you know, we're compatible with spirits like we are with people. You know, you might not be all compatible with a certain spirit because you have different interests. You know, so you want to gravitate towards a spirit that has the same interests than us. Okay. Boy, can you imagine when the dimensions break down and shit, and we get to meet all the people in other dimensions and all that shit? Can you imagine the occult masters that are over there? I'm not talking the space ride termite dimensions. They got some probably masters too, but bunch of liars. You know, I don't care how fucking great a occult master you are. If you're a fucking liar, you're still a piece of shit, as far as I'm concerned. Not to say I never told a lie in my life, of course. I try not to. These people don't try not to. That's all they do is lie. Fucking people try to say that the elemental kingdom is dimensions. What the fuck are you talking about? No, it's not. It absolutely is not. These people are fucking either stupid or just you know, you don't have. If you want to see elementals, all you got to do is match your emanations. You have to adjust your frequency, your brainwave hemisphere, and waves. It can be done. I've done it, and I've had witches do it, help me do it, or did it for me. Whatever the fuck they did, and I saw. I saw a little person. I've seen a fairy. I've seen lots of little people. The little people. You think those little people don't exist? You motherfuckers better guess again. They exist. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I could tell you another way to help you see them too. Besides all that, you gotta spend time in the woods in a certain area. You know, frequently. You know, frequently. You know, when I was a little kid, I was always in the woods, and I found a lot of shit in the woods. Saw a lot of saw some things out there, you know. And then when you go down south, if you go, well, like I said, you know, they changed the doors, so I couldn't tell you where a door is now because they changed them around. I'm sure the doors that I knew from before. Well, you know, one was probably there because that was a pretty big one, but maybe not. They can open it and shut them whenever they want, you know, and move it. You know, then they had these little magic words they say to go down there, but they probably changed those too. You know, it's like a halfway place. That's not another dimension. It's like a halfway place. Because you can't go in the cave places unless you get there. That's where the saying came from. You can't get there from here. You can't get there from here. You always bugged out, man. These people brought me down there. Lots of times. I didn't even know where I was. A couple times I went by accident too. Because they played jokes on me and they fixed my car. Because you got to fix your car. You can't just... Well, you can walk there. You can walk there if you know how. But they do something to their car, the people. They put a hole in their light. They gotta have one black rim or some shit like that. I forgot, something like that. Something like that. That's right. And then they go around certain blocks. You gotta go around the block. And they used to say, yeah, when you go in, this is what they used to say. They say, one way in, one way out. And then when you come out, you say, one way, wait a minute. Is that what they said? Or, no. When you go in, one way up, one way down. And then when you come out, you say, one way in, one way out. That's right. But they probably changed that. They probably don't say that no more. And you know what else you can do it? You drive around in a circle 3 times. But I think you can only do that in certain places. I don't think that works everywhere. But yeah, I've done that too. I had lots of people take me there. But no one told me what it was because they weren't supposed to take me there, so they didn't want me to know what's going on. Well, I could give you, I got so many stories, but I'll tell you, you know, just a little something real quick, that when the treacherous crack queen baby mama, fucking Viper, took me there, and she brought me back to the apartment. Everything's like here. It's like here, you know. But that's not another dimension. That's a half. It's just not, because I don't believe it was. It's like a halfway place, whatever. They say they call it down south, whatever. So she brought me back to our condominium, but it was down there. It wasn't up here. It was down there, down south. And the lady, okay, we pulled in the parking lot. Of course, there's hardly any people there, so there's no cars. I'm like, what the hell's no cars? You know. Because don't forget that people hypnotize you too, you know, and then they wake you up. You don't remember, you know, they fuck you all up, okay? So, get out of the car, look around, there's no cars. I mean, she could have just, you know, before we, you know, pulled in, you know, she could have woke me up or whatever, you know. And then so I was just waking up, we were pulling in, and I looked at the cars. So we're going in the building, and the lady next door had a huge garden with, you know, like millions and millions of flowers. There was not one flower on that porch. I said, what the hell? I said, we haven't been gone that long. How could they? And the lady's like 85 years old. How the fuck could she do that? And that little bit of time, I said, wait a minute, and, then I knew something was strange. Well, yeah. And then when you go through the door and you pull out onto the street, like when you get to the door, like at the end of the block, whatever, and you look down the street, there's cars all the way down the street, people, everything. As soon as you come out there, you take that right, all the people disappear, and all the cars, everything's gone. It's in another place. Fucking crazy. But it's true. It's true. What I'm going live for? what I'm going to gain? What am I going to gain? I don't know how to copyright a video. These people somebody's copyrighting my shit. They're probably going to try to copyright this one too. But it's a good sign though. Like I said, it might not be that. It might be someone trying to look out for me, trying to help me make some money. Fucking help get me off the street. That's what I'm hoping. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you go. It's all love. We are the brave and true. United we stand.